Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and today this video is not going to be just about manga and anime, but I'm going to be talking about like a beginner's guide kind of video. And this time I'm going to be talking about the guide on to collecting 4K Ultra HDs as well. If you don't know what the 4K Ultra HD ones are, well, they're basically like the newer type of like home video formats, like on especially like these movies that have like receiving a better 4K Ultra transfer though. I had to drink my water though because because I had to talk about this one as well because it's just about 4K Ultras. And now about this 4K Ultras, I looked at one of those, and it seems like it's a pretty neat home video ones. Hey, they got like good picture and better, brighter quality than the other releases like VHS Laserdisc had as well. But we're gonna be talking about the guide as well because, like, if you want to go to like Best Buy or Walmart, you could find like a movie which is on sale as well. Probably Best Buy also as well. Like if you want to save up some money, right? And you want to look for the Game of Thrones complete series collection set, the Best Buy exclusive 4K box set release on there. That one is basically the 4K Ultra transfer though. On these like Best Buy exclusive ones as well, as from what I understand. But there's a lot of like these 4K Ultras that came with the Blu-ray as a combo, just like considering how they did with DVD and Blu-ray combos. This time there's 4K and Blu-ray combos as well. And it also includes like these digital on there as well. Well, there are many obvious standard Blu-rays with a digital code, though. Hey, Top Gun Maverick got a 4K Ultra release, but this time that came with a digital code on the Blu-ray. No, 4K Ultra release, though. Because this is how you wanted to buy something of how every movie collector has, especially when you're collecting a movie on 4K Ultra. There's some in like these steelbook editions. Hey, there's even also these like other editions on there as well. Many obvious movies though as well, because this is particularly of what I wanted to come by about 4K Ultras, and this is particularly how they got like these good transfer quality. Hey, 48 Hours got a Blu-ray and 4K Ultra combo with a digital code, which is under the 40th Anniversary Edition. Universal Monster Classic exclusive box set, which has all the movies, also got a 4K Ultra transfer. Hell, there's a bunch of movies that are also got on these 4K Ultra transfer, because this is particularly how I wanted to come by on 4K Ultras. Yeah, think about it. There is a whole bunch of these 4K Ultras, particularly of how, considering that they got good quality, especially if you want to buy something just to collect. If you ever been a 4K Ultra collector, just like considering how in the same way if you're collecting DVDs and Blu-rays, because however 4Ks definitely take the cake, because this is how I wanted to come by for this particularly well, technically though is what I come for this. Hold on a second, let me drink my water. Sorry, because this, but you know what I'm talking about here. It's a 4K Ultra, though. There are many movies on there. of how you wanted to come by of how 4K Ultra HDs. They got like these good transfer though on these home video releases on here. Hey, The Howling did got a 4K Ultra release though. The first 3 of the Child's Play movies that are under Scream Factory also got a 4K Ultra transfer as well. Like, the first 3 of them as well got like these 4K Ultra releases on there. Yeah, because they released something in a good... Even Back to the Future trilogy also got a 4K Ultra release on there as well. If I'm not mistaken, though, because... which is how it brought the attention for everyone and their mom as well, because especially these 4K Ultras as well, because yeah, maybe I could come by for this of how I wanted to remember as well. Yeah, because coming by on this seems to be fair for this of how they can come by on these 4K Ultras. Yeah, because there is a whole loads of the 4K Ultras. Many one of them as how, especially if you have them alongside with your Blu-ray collection though as well. Yeah, because how I wanted to know for this. And even the movie Argo got a 4K Ultra release, though. Yeah, because they're expected to do something of how they really wanted to come by for this as well. Of what there are these releases on the 4K Ultra. Many Hollywood movie studios have some of these releasing the movies on the 4K Ultras. Yeah, because yeah, even Air Force One got a 4K Ultra release as well, because that's how you would expect for how. Hey, I'm hoping The Abyss is gonna get a 4K Ultra release though, because there's a whole loads of movies got a 4K Ultra transfer on each and every one of them as well, because not only of what they were doing, creative this of how they would stand the testimony, they've done this of how every home video release, which is on the market though, and yeah, because there is like a loads of like these 4K Ultras, if I want to think of it as well, of what I wanted to come by, because they got a newer quality on there. Every other movies that are always available on the 4K Ultras, especially if you ever want to buy something on sale, at least if you could save up hundreds of dollars if you want to collect movies on like 4K Ultra, because this is particularly, you wanted to get something to have like a good proper upgrading, like especially if you want to upgrade a movie to 4K Ultra, especially if you want to buy something at any places, for example like Best Buy, Target, Walmart, etc. as well, because you never know, because if you ever want to buy some 4K Ultras, and yet some of them came with like these digital codes on these movies on there of how what 4K Ultras got on there as well. Think about it. There is a lot of this to come by. as well. Even wet, one of them, even titles from Warner Home Video on there did got these 4K Ultra transfers on there. Let's take note, for example, on this, like Westworld series or something. Yeah, but yeah, Westworld seasons 1 and 2, they got a 4K Ultra transfer on there when they were released on the 4K Ultras, because this is how they wanted to have a good, proper way to release it on the 4K as well. Yeah. Because this is not the first time that I have ever wanted to track something, to figuring out a way for that as well. Yeah, mainly. Even John Wick also did got a 4K Ultra release with the Blu-ray on there included as well. Every John Wick movie is released on the 4K Ultras on these as well, because there is a whole way of how... Even Mad Max Fury Road also got a 4K Ultra release, including a Blu-ray with it as well. Yeah, because this is how... Even the Indiana Jones trilogy also did got a 4K Ultra release as well, too. Yeah, because this is how I wanted to come by. If you ever wanted to, like, buy something of it. Even Blade Runner also did got a 4K Ultra release. Blade Runner, sequel movie, also did got a 4K Ultra release. There's a whole bunch of every movies on the 4K Ultras on there. Let's see. Pacific Rim got a 4K Ultra release. Yeah, because these are those movies that... And even Mission Impossible Fallout also got a 4K Ultra release. Even the Mission Impossible 6 movie collection is also available in the 4K Ultra release of what I can come by for this accordingly. From what I can expect for how 4Ks have a lot to do for this as well. Because they got good quality as well. Especially if you have a good, proper way, if you're going to upgrade something to the 4K Ultra. Yeah. Because this is how I wanted to come by for some 4K Ultra releases on here. And as well, from what I... Hell, even A Bug's Life also did got a 4K Ultra release. Aladdin got a 4K Ultra release. Every other Disney movie is also on the 4K Ultra release as well. Even Disney and Pixar's Cars got a 4K Ultra, which has presented it in 4K quality sharper as well, if I'm not mistaken, because this is how I wanted to come by for taking a notice about 4K Ultras. Yeah, Blade Runner 2049 did got a 4K Ultra release. The Michael Bay Transformer 5 movie collection did got a 4K Ultra release on there as well. The original 1986 Transformers movie also did got a 4K Ultra release on there as well. If I'm not mistaken, though, of what I wanted to come by for this as well. Even the Fast and the Furious movies also did got a 4K Ultra releases on there as well, too. Especially because considering that these have, like, this good quality. Even the Magnificent 7 also did got a 4K Ultra release as well. As well as the Terminator movies also did got a 4K Ultra release on there. If I'm not mistaken, of what I wanted to know for this as well. And there's also some anime that also got a 4K Ultra release, especially ones from Discotek Media, like Robot Carnival, Lupin III, Castle of Cagliostro, Space Adventure Cobra, the movie. Yeah, there's some anime movies that got a 4K Ultra releases on here. Hey, even Akira also did got a 4K Ultra release on there as well from Crunchyroll as well too, because or whatever. There's rarely anime on 4K Ultra releases on there, but most of the 4K Ultra releases are mostly on movies and TV shows in general of, that they have mostly as well, because this is how you want to know for this as well. Hey, that's particularly what I could know for this as well, because I'm not sure if the Terminator movies have like a 4K Ultra release, but because I think they were on Blu-ray though. Yeah. There's a lot of other movies in general. I think they also got the 4K Ultra releases on here. Yeah. Yeah, because every one of them in general as well. For each and every one of them out there on the market as well. Because this is how I want to remember for this as well. And yeah, and technically though for this. And this could be all for once, basically, if you're ever going to buy some 4K Ultras, like either at Best Buy, Walmart, or Target as well, because this is how you wanted to come by, for how you wanted to started to collect 4K Ultras as well, because this is how I wanted to know for the fact as well. Think about it. There's every one of them. Hey, Bohemian Rhapsody also did got a 4K Ultra release on there also, if I forgot to mention as well. Not every other movies out there haven't gotten the 4K Ultras in general. Yeah. Because, here, so I wanted to come by on that. Hold on, give me a drink for this. Sorry, I had to drink my water, because it's just basically I'm talking about movies that are under these 4K Ultra releases on here, because especially every guide to collecting. Hey, and also not only that, there is the 4K Ultra HD release of Independence Day. Also got a 4K Ultra transfer on there as well. Sorry, I had to drink some water because I was thirsty. Anyway, so it could be all for this as once as well. Yeah. Every home video release is on there. Hey, It's a Wonderful Life also got a 4K Ultra release on there as well too, because there's basically having a good proper way to watch a movie, which is in a good sharpest transfer on there as well, because every now and then as well, because of how I could come by for these 4K Ultra releases as well, because this is how I wanted to come for the fact of what I remember though. Yeah. There's each of them in from what I could remember. So, yeah. I wanted to know for this as well because I just wanted to realize for what I can think of how you ever have the guide of you ever wanted to buy. And also, you could buy some 4K Ultras on Amazon online if you ever want to save up some money though, or if you could order it through Prime as a Prime member online though. Especially if you ever can buy something there as well. Hey, even the Harry Potter movie collection set are also available on the 4K Ultra HD releases on here. Yeah, something which it looks like something if there's available at Best Buy or any place that gets your desire though. Yeah, because this is very common for the most part of what I could remember. And this is from how I wanted to discover, particularly of how that there's a lot of these like 4K Ultra releases on there. And not to mention, The Wizard of Oz also got a 4K Ultra HD release too, as well. If I'm not mistaken, though, for this is what I could know for that as well. In other words, this particularly of what I could from what I remember though. Sorry. Oh, I'm tired though. Yeah, there's every other movies on there that also got the 4K Ultra releases on there. There's a whole bunch of those, a lot of them as well. For the majority of collecting the titles that are available on 4K Ultra, because that's what I could come across of how you're going to collect some 4K Ultras as well. Most of them are like in these standard 4K Ultras. Most of them are in these box sets as well. Yeah, because there's every now little thing of what I could come for the fact of this as well. Yeah. Sorry. A little tired though as well. Yeah. Even Space Jam is also available on the 4K Ultra release as well, of what I could remember. Accordingly. And the original Karate Kid is also available on the 4K Ultra release as well, too. As far as I know. And even the Batman movies are also on these 4K Ultra releases, though, as well, because they wanted to have like these 4K transfer qualities. Every MCU movies are also available on these 4K Ultra releases also too, because this is how these collectors wanted to collect a lot of these 4K Ultras though. Yeah, because this is how it's very common of how 4K Ultras is a lot more different than, aside from collecting DVDs and Blu-rays though. Especially if you ever been a beginner and you wanted to starting to collect like 4K Ultras as well, because this is something that is very new, of from what I understand why as well, of for the giving you my points as well to my standards of how you ever wanted to know for the fact of what for this comes to your desire. Hey, even Leon the Professional also got a 4K Ultra release also, if I'm not mistaken though, because this is how I wanted to come by for these 4K Ultra releases, because they got like these good quality as well. Yeah, if you want to look at these, because like I said, it's basically, there's a lot to choose from if you ever been a beginner and ever wanted to buy something for the 4K Ultra releases though, and this is how you wanted to collect something, which is something in order to start for your collection on, or if you ever been doing like a Blu-ray 4K Ultra haul video as well, because if you ever been wanting to collect for the whole variety of reason of how you wanted to buy something of, for the whole main thing of how what I got the pointers starts of collecting 4K Ultra releases, because most of those have like these good proper transfers, which I heard as well, because this is how these 4K Ultra releases of how they got like these good qualities of what I heard, because especially if you ever have like a 4K Ultra player, if it's highly recommended as well. Yeah, because it wasn't that easy, especially if you ever wanted to start it for the whole beginner's guide of collecting 4K Ultra releases though, because this is how it's something very new for them, which is a lot more different to come by for this, of what you ever been collecting 4K Ultra releases, as more different aside from collecting DVD and Blu-rays, as well as collecting VHS tapes. But for the 4K Ultras, on the other hand, they got like these good quality transfers as well, because even the Matrix Trilogy box set is also available on the 4K Ultra releases on there. If I'm not mistakenly, which I forgot as well, which is how I'm giving the point though. Well, that's going to be it for this as well. And also, yeah, Blade Runner 2049 also got a 4K Ultra release as well too. So that's going to be it for my guide to collecting 4K Ultra HD for today's video discussion topic for today, you guys. Thank you for watching. But before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this one. Well, it's been a while since I have been like doing these videos about how I've been talking about collecting DVDs and Blu-rays. This is the first time I wanted to do like a beginner's guide to like collecting 4K Ultra for this discussion topic as well, for the first time. That's why. Hope to subscribe for more content. Be sure to click on the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Well, if you're new to my channel, smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates on here as well. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments by leaving in the comments right down in the comments section below, if you like as well. And that's all I have what I got for today here, because this is the first time I wanted to talk about 4K Ultra, because this is a new discussion type of video about how I'm gonna do like a beginner's guide to like collecting 4K Ultra. If you ever been a 4K Ultra collector, that's why. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video. I'm sure to stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you soon for more videos. Take care.